Oh yeah, we're gonna do it one time like this in the midst of Babylon. You know what I'm saying? In the belly of the beast. You know?
It's the B to the S to the A to the L to the N to the O to the N to the E. Believe when I flex, I display and undress for the mic, so it gets really into me. Going by blood, so I'm flowing by nature. You really can't deny it. Stepping, open the gates up. Ancient artifact in the world of the living. The more you love it, the more this girlie be given.
Guerrilla journalism. We here this evening with the Empress, Psalm 1.
Nice to see you. What's up?
Well, you know, we want to talk to you about your album, your debut album.
Okay.
You know, it's the first, your debut on Rhyme Says label.
Yeah.
After the Frequent Flyer.
Yep.
It's like, what would you like to accomplish with this project?
I'm just trying to steal fans. I'm taking them city by city. It was great to have a Midwest label like Rhyme Sayers get behind me, because you know they've really been known for coming up, you know, and finding some really good artists. So to be like accepted into the fold and have it be a Midwest thing too, it was like all love. So I just wanted to showcase what I could do on the album and just make a whole lot of more fans. So we set the groundwork for the second album on Rhyme Sayers.
Of course.
So it should be dope.
Second album's already complete too, huh?
No, it's almost completed. I keep going back because I want it to be perfect.
And what are you doing? Are you seeking out any artists to compilate with you on it that you're trying to ink, you know, before you decide on the next joint?
I do the beats first, and then I do the cameos, because I want to like create the soundscape first, and then the cameos come after that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Can you break down the science behind your moniker, Psalm 1?
Yeah, I wanted something that looked good on a wall, and but it meant something. So it was like embracing the graffiti lover in me, the tagger lover, also embracing like just the fact that I wanted a great MC name, and that meant something. So a psalm in the Bible means a song or a hymn, and it looks good on a wall.
It does. It is a nice tag too.
Yeah, it is.
Nice energy to carry with you.
Yeah.
MC Light is like the first solo MC to like, you know, really smash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Represent straight B girl, you know, represent herself respectably, but also how she wanted to do it, you know what I'm saying? From, you know, how she come up and where she come from. You know?
Right.
And it's like, you know, major billing, you know what I'm saying, major tours, you know what I'm saying, and was like, you know, crushing, like I said, against her male counterparts, you know what I'm saying, in the industry in the mid-'80s, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what do MCs, like, you know, what does that mean to you, of course, but what do MCs like Queen La, you know what I'm saying, Roxanne, you know, Lauren, you know, what do they bring to you, or what do you take from them, or what's that with your development, you know?
Lauren was the first one to really influence me to rap. Like, I always appreciated great female MCs. Like, I appreciated Queen La, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne, like all of them. Like, I was down, but that was like actually before I was rapping. So I appreciated them for doing it for the women. But then when I got into it, you know, any rapper, any good rapper will tell you they don't want to be compared to nobody. But to be compared to MC Light is really dope, because she was like one of the first female MCs that I heard that was like, she's funky and she's not compromising anything. So like to be compared to her is actually, it's a compliment, even though I don't want to be compared to anyone. You know what I mean? And then all those like female rappers that you mentioned, like what they brought to me was like the fact that they were rappers first.
True.
It didn't matter that they can make babies or like suckle them. You know what I'm saying? They were just rapping.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most women in hip-hop either relegate themselves or they let the industry relegate to them to sell sex as an image.
Sure.
Right? How do you feel about that? And where do you fit in? What do you
I mean, sexy is something to personally be like preserved. There's nothing wrong with looking good and knowing it.
True.
But if you're supposed to be up there rapping, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to see your ass. Like, if I go to the strip club, I'm not trying to see you rap. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like, do your job. Like, eye candy is eye candy. There's nothing wrong with looking good, but at the same time, do your job. That's all I ask. If you're supposed to be a rapper, then rap. You know.
So on the Rhyme Says it's like you are not discriminated against as a rapper. It ain't got to do with being a woman or none of that.
I think being a woman is a good look for them, and it's a good look for me. Ram says it's a good look for me. Like it's an extra added bonus. But a good rapper, you know, somebody told me tonight, good MCs are few and far between. A lot of people can rap nowadays. It's a technical thing that people can learn. Like, you know, Windows.
School them on
you know what I mean?
That MC level. School them.
I mean, anybody can rap. It's like following directions. You know what I mean? There's a formula. There's enough people doing it that aren't really, it's not in their heart, that you can know there's a technical way to rap. But like, if you out here, like I don't have to rap. You know, I ain't no drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? I went to school, I did that, you know what I'm saying, that there. And I don't even have to use my degree. I could do anything else. But I'm doing this because I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I can rap. So like, why not? Why not try? You only live once. And MCs out there, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to be an MC, do your job. You know, I don't want to see your gimmicks, your choreography. That's like a condiment. It's not the burger. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you ketchup or are you beef? You know what I'm saying? What are you? So like all MCs, do your job, because I'm damn sure trying to do mine. So female, male, it don't matter.
Strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, my voice all messed up because of rapping. Killing my voice. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you know, your voice and instruments, you're going to finally tune it.
Yep.
You know, do your craft, you know. Yeah, you know, big up for Grace and KC, you know. It's like, it was love in there, you know it's love. We don't speak on nothing, circumstances, nothing. Everything's official, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you very much.
No doubt.
Yeah.
We're going to meet again, you know.
Peace. No, I'll be back next time. Yep.
Part 2.
I'm not a hussy, but you got a problem. We can go mash it up, but that's so much here. Because I heard about both puppies. No idea, no idea. And you don't know something about that for sure. My reasons, so my name. Put it in the back, put the internet, get some back, clean up. She gon' stop, got a poke a grill. And they gon' poke when it's on my skill. Gotta drop up on the blow some shit. Got the grill, on the seal, do my convictions, gotta stick and move, got the shit to prove. For real, deal, new drugs and drugs, real cute. Drop them drugs, pump it up. You can go, yeah, your muscle, tell that something's wrong. That hot chick wanna fuck it up. Hot since I'm sitting inside. Rock, nigga, let me know what I'm saying. Go KC, go KC, go! Go KC, go KC, go KC, mo, KC, mo, KC, mo, KC, mo. So we're from Chicago, just in case you didn't know. Yeah. So that's that Midwest love. Yeah.
You best get yourself together, cause God's about to make a change like the weather, and give you some real shit to endeavor. Win the lottery, soon as a boy gets some money, he said fuck the people, and he said